what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Ooh, what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jewel here with my healthy lifestyle change. I hope you guys are doing well since I talked to you guys a week ago on Feeling Myself Friday. So today we're going to talk a little bit about investing in yourself. I thought it would be appropriate because I have a lot of changes going on in my life. Moving, career, just all types of different things that I want to do, side businesses, investing, hustles, everything that I got going on. And I realized other people probably either have the same thing going on or they're looking for direction on what to do. And I came up with investing yourself. So I talked to you guys a while ago. I came and I broke down about how I was on my journey and I just felt like nothing was going right. And I told you guys, I said 105 days. I'm going hard for 105 days. And I'm just going to see what my life looks like by putting in the effort. And from that moment on, I literally made a plan. I literally started doing things that I needed to do to reach my goals. And I mean, I'm literally in a better place, like such a better place. And it's because my life is starting to align with what I imagine, or the things that I want to be doing with my life, I'm doing them. So I'm a little happier, or I'm way more happier than I was those 105 days ago, because I started putting in the work and I started investing in myself, my goals, my dreams, and everything that I want to do so that I can get what I want. So I want to talk a little bit about different ways to invest in yourself and the different ways that I have invested in myself that I think would be good if you're looking to get into what you want to do or start a different career or change paths in your life. So the first thing is seek advice. Seek advice. I mean, that's why you're here on this video, right? Invest in yourself. But seek advice from those around you who are doing it. Do not be ashamed to ask questions because you know them. If you know them, you should be able to go to them and talk to them. If you don't know anyone who's doing what you're wanting to do, go find someone who is. There is a group for just about everything on Facebook. There is hashtags you can search on Instagram. There are people that you can talk to on Twitter. Go seek advice from people who are doing it. So I'm going to give you an example. For me, I'm looking to get into branding deals. So I reached out to an old friend of mine who has branding deals, and I messaged her on Instagram and I'm like, hey girl, let's do a tag up because I would like to know more information. What do I need to do? And she gave me the lowdown on what I need to do. Okay? So, which leads me into my second point. Pay for quality advice. Don't just seek advice from people who you think popping. No. Pay for quality advice. Now, I'm not saying just go spend your money willy-nilly on different people who have no idea what they're talking about, because there is a lot of great information on the internet. There are free groups on Facebook, like I mentioned, hashtags of people who's doing it. Just follow along, maybe hit them in a DM and just see if they'll message you back. I have done that several times to different people who I consider mentors. And when I didn't think I was going to get a message back, I got messages back. So seek advice from people. And then if you have to pay for your quality advice, pay for quality advice, okay? Because the advice that you get from someone who has been doing it for 20 years will save you 20 years of their mistakes. If they can tell you what they did, what to avoid. Of course, you have to go through your own journey, but if they can give you sound advice on what to do, what to avoid, how to just get into it without going through everything that they went through, then pay for that quality advice. So my third point, which I kind of touched on already, is join groups with people who are doing what you want to do. Being a personal trainer is nothing new. Find a group that has personal trainers who are killing the game. Get in that group, learn what you need to do, how to become a great personal trainer, how to learn new moves, how to get clientele, how to retain clientele, how to manage a client book, or whatever the case, whatever it is that you want to do. These tricks of the trade are not new. The jobs may be new, the economy may be changing, job titles may be changing. However, the tips of being successful has not changed. So find people who are doing what you want to do and join those groups. I'm a part of different groups on Instagram and Facebook with people who are like-minded like me. We push each other, we give each other advice, we hold each other accountable because we know what our goals are. So you have to align yourself with people who's doing what you want to do, so that on those days where you feel like, why am I doing this? You'll remember. The fourth way to invest in yourself is to write down your goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals, life goals, and not just those big goals. Write down your daily goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, hourly goals. Literally plan your life out. It's not gonna go as planned all the time. There are going to be things that change, but at least you have a blueprint for how you want things to go. So when you get confused and you don't know what you should be working on at 5 p.m. on a Thursday evening, you look at your goals and your goals tell you what you need to be doing. Write down what you want to do with your life. Write it all down. Write it all down. Type it up on your Google Drive. Write it. I personally like to write everything. So write it down. I have about several notebooks with the same goals in it. And not only write down the goals, write down when you like to achieve these goals. Put a date on it. It's not solidified unless it has a date on it. So I'm going to give you an example. My goal is to do 2 pull-ups in a row. I have written down, I want to do 2 pull-ups in a row by September 30th, 2020. I make sure I add the year because I feel like the universe be trying to play me. So I want to do 2 pull-ups by September 30th, 2020. How am I going to reach these goals? I'm going to make sure I'm doing upper body workouts twice a week. I'm going to make sure I'm practicing on pull-ups with a pull-up bar at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to make sure I'm doing at least 1 pull-up a day. You want to make sure that along these goals that they are measurable. You want to make sure that you're like, okay, I want to do two pull-ups in a row by September 30th. All right, today's August 20th. What have I done in August? Okay, what's my plan for the last week of August? What's my plan for the first week of September? 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week. You want to make sure you plan it out, and you want to make sure each week, each day, or however you set your goals up, that you're hitting it, that you're on target. And you go back and you read those goals, and if you're not on target, you readjust. If you hit that target, you readjust. But you want to make sure you are writing down what you do to make it permanent. If you do not have it written down, if you do not have a date on it, if you do not have measurable steps to get there, then it will not happen. So the fifth goal, or the fifth way to invest in yourself, kind of puts all of these together that I have mentioned, and that is invest time into yourself. Invest time into yourself. All of these things involve your time, but you have to understand that your time is valuable. You have to understand that your time is money. Who you spend time with may waste your time. For those that think that you have time, you don't. You do not have time. And here's the thing, I'm not saying rush. I'm not saying try to be 20 years in, only 1 month in. But I'm saying all the time that you use to waste, you do not build up that sweat equity. I don't know how much sweat you got to build to get to where you want to be. But if you do not put in that time, then you have zero. You have no sweat equity in the game whatsoever. So put in the time to invest in yourself. All of these things, 1 through 4, go into number 5, because you have to take the time out to find a coach, find a mentor, find a group, actually engage in those groups. You have to put in that time, and do not think that, for me, when I first started getting serious about my brands, whether that's my clothing brands or that is my personal brand, when I first started to get serious, I was thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't be spending so much time on doing this. Maybe I should just be chilling. And then I started talking to different people who's doing what I want to do. I started looking at different people who's doing what I want to do, and no days off. No time wasted. If they chilling, it's after they finish everything. And even when they chilling, they ain't chilling. So literally, how you spend your time is going to determine how successful you're going to be. Like, seriously. So invest the time into you. Whatever it is that you want to do, invest that time. Invest that time, and don't think that you have to be doing what everybody else is doing to be normal or to fit in or whatever the case may be. Let them do what they want to do. Invest that time into you, into your brand, into your business, into your company, into your career, into your talent, into whatever you want to do. Invest that time, because I guarantee you invest that time, you put in that work, then it's going to be people that start to see you putting in that work. But it's not just going to snap fingers, blink of an eye, and wake up and you are popping and living in some other world, la la land, that most people think is gonna happen. No, sweat equity behind the scenes, the time that you put in, the days, the hours, whatever the case, is going to be the determining factor of who makes it and who doesn't. It's just that simple. And lastly, but certainly not least of them all, I kind of touched on it throughout, but invest the money. Invest the money into yourself. I'm not saying spend your savings. I'm not saying take your rent money. I'm just saying, if you know that it's certain things that you want to do, each check, put money back for it. Don't go out and try to buy it or get it all at once. So to give you an example, I'm a vlogger, right? I want lighting, I want backdrops, I want props, I want all of these different things to go into my aesthetic for my vlog, right? I'm not dropping a stack on no ring light, no LED light, okay? I'm gonna get this $30 fabric right here from Home Depot. I'm gonna hang this up. I got my other little things that's gonna go on top of here. And when I get it all done, it's gonna be done. However, I'm using what I have. I have my natural lighting over here. I'm using what I got. I have a ring light that my beau bought me that is doing perfectly well. I'm not gonna go out and try to jump in just because everybody else, or people that I admire or watch or who mentor me have all of these different things. I'm not gonna go jump just because someone else jumps. I am investing my money strategically to get me to where I need to be so I can also eat. Okay? So you do have to invest the money. You do not have to go stir crazy investing the money, but you're gonna have to invest the money in yourself. Don't expect people to just give you handouts, give you stuff for free. You have to invest the money into you, into your brand, into whatever it is that you want to do. You have to invest that money. You may have the talent, but no one will see it if you didn't invest the time or money into doing what it is that you are capable of doing. Everyone has a talent. Everyone was put on this earth for something. Everyone has a reason for existing. You just have to cultivate it. You have to find it. You have to put in those sweat equity hours. You have to put in the money. You have to find the people. You have to get the right advice. You have to put yourself in the position to win. Literally, put yourself in the position to win. So these were my 6 ways to invest in yourself. I hope this helps someone out there who's starting their brand or believing that they can't do it or need a little pick me up on why they're doing what they're doing, just to make sure that they are on target. I hope that this video helped you. This is the same information that I found. This is what I seeked from my mentors. So I'm giving it here to you guys today. All right, guys, I will see y'all next time. Peace. One more thing I seem to always forget. I told you guys on last week that I will be doing a giveaway. I'm super excited. I reached 3K on Instagram. So I'm going to be doing a wonderful, wonderful giveaway. Please, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's jewel.c. I'm going to post it here, jewel.c. Go follow your girl Instagram. Today, I'm going to be posting the rules. Today, on Feeling Myself Friday, I'm going to be posting the rules for the 3K giveaway. You do not want to miss it because it is dope, okay? The gifts are dope, okay? Okay. All right, guys, for real this time. Peace.